It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Falcons and the Commanders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and the production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. Ritter will set up to throw it. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Ritter off the play fake. This pass is caught by London. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Ritter from the gun. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Cool knocks this one through the post. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation, making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cruz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that will get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Hawk 70,
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here is 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Back to the ground with Robinson. To about the 26 here. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his first career touchdown and his first career game. And the Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely... it. You think you...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously... So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive, and now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Ritter back to throw to Chenault on the slant. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Second down and a run by Robinson. be set out there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Robinson, he'll try the left side. Able to fight through one tackle. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Working from the gun, Ritter. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Okay, right. Check right. Quick, yellow, black block.
Robinson up the middle. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ritter. And caught by London. Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football.
On the set.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Turner. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
On the double.
2nd and 6.
Seal.
At the Commanders' 8-yard line.
Ready, go.
Ritter to throw it. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Falcons have regained the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
18, right here.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Rodriguez. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Forced out to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Robinson on a give right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Powell out of the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Howell. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Ritter over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Check white, switch, yellow, black walk, yellow, line.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. It's complete to Cruz. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st down, Howell to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Rodriguez. Howell trying to get his offense to hurry up and get set. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. For quarter number 3, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be Falcon football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ritter with it after the play fake. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They'll look to throw here. Throw right side complete to Dodson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll set up to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Commanders have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
22 needle. Check pitch.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On third down, Robinson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. He's got his man Cruz. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Back to throw now on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. David Onyemata. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Man, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown Commanders. Chris Rodriguez. 48 yards. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On first down, Ritter. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Smith red, check white, switch, yellow, ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
52 blaster, 10 cycles, black clock, yellow, line.
First down, here's Ritter. Completes to Zacchaeus. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Check pitch, blue check, opposite, green, Smith red, check white.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And caught by London. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Let's go now. Squad red. Hut, hut.
Here's Ritter. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Ritter will throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good. Conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Ritter back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back from just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 4. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. He finds his man, complete. That's Cruz. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Cougar 19.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll get an injury stoppage, and it appears to be the wideout, Jahan Dotson. He's the one shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's Ritter. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Ritter. London holds this one in. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ritter wants to throw it. Pass complete to Robinson. And quickly another 1st down, but tackled inbounds. 9 seconds, no timeouts left. Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. A CD always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.